Hey guys, it's Haley. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a collab, and if you want to see their video, go check out the description below. I will link their channel. Their video comes out tomorrow. Make sure you check out her video, give it a thumbs up, tell her I sent you. Let's get right into the story time. My story is about the worst teacher ever. Literally, this teacher actually hated me. Like, sought me out to do awful things just to me. So when I was in the 4th grade, we had two teachers. You would have a English, language arts, and reading teacher, and then you'd have a math and science teacher. And this story is about my math and science teacher. Let's call her Miss B. Even though that's not her name, because Miss B is my awesome theater teacher right now. I love her so much. And let's call my English teacher Miss A. So Miss A was always like super nice, pretty chill. She didn't hate me that much. But Miss B, I can't. Okay, anyways, so I was in Miss B's class, and she would always give me really bad grades for literally no reason. Like, I would look over to the person next to me and they would have like a 100, and then I would look over at my grade and I have like an 65, and then I would check our answers because I don't trust like that, and we literally had the same exact answers, but she would just give me a worse grade because she actually hated me. But then she came up with some little snickety remark, excuse, say why she gave me a bad grade. And so I would always look for that excuse, and it would say, I can't read your handwriting, but I saw the numbers. Okay, you're a 4th grade teacher, learn how to read handwriting. So I told my mom that Ms. B was being so rude to me and would give me bad grades because she couldn't read my handwriting. And there are some kids in middle school now who literally still can't write and they get better grades. I don't understand. I told my mom and she was like, really? Your handwriting is pretty crappy. I'm like, no, but you don't understand. I'm literally getting the right answers. She just won't give me credit. And she's like, it's whatever, just we'll work on your handwriting. And so we did. And then my handwriting became less crappy. And then I went back, still was getting bad grades. And then in the middle of class one day, somebody's iPhone went off with an Amber Alert in the middle of class, and then the lockers were in the classroom, so that's why. And Miss B starts flipping out, and then you know what she does? She turns her snide little self over to me, looks me right in the face, and says, please go turn your phone off. It is very rude to leave it on while I'm teaching. Excuse you? It literally wasn't even my phone. It was some girl's iPad that she brought to school in the 4th grade. I just don't understand. I literally, why would she accuse me for literally no reason? Why would you pick somebody and look them straight in the face and say that? You have no clue. I didn't even have a phone. I was one of those kids that didn't say, may I use the restroom? I said, can I go to the bathroom? And she goes, I don't know. Can you? And I get it, you're trying to teach me manners because I'm a rude little 4th grader. But I'm a rude little 4th grader. What do you mean, can you? Yes, I can! And I walked out of her classroom and I went to the bathroom. And then I come back and she gives me an office referral, which I totally deserve. And so then, a couple days later, whenever me and my mom had to go to the office, I told that little counselor everything. I was she gives me bad grades for no reason. She thought an iPad was my phone and yelled at me for it. And then she wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. And so the counselor, it was the vice principal. So she's like, oh, well, that's very rude of her, she shouldn't be doing that. Like, she's a teacher. Like, I'll have a talk with her. And I'm like, okay, good. Like, we're fine. Like, I'm not gonna start more drama. Like, I'm just gonna mind my own business now. Like, I'm gonna do my work. Like, I'm gonna get an A in this class like I'm supposed to because it's 4th grade math. The next day in class, she obviously, like, didn't talk to her because she's still being such, like, a rude person. I decided to, after lunch, bring corn nuts in my heavy coat pocket. You know how you think nobody can hear you chewing, but like they totally can because you're chewing like really loudly? Yeah, that was me. And so she would be like writing on the whiteboard, you know, writing out little 1 + 7 = like what questions, and then I would be over there like the most annoying, like, obnoxious crunching noises, and she, like, totally heard me, because she turns around, and she's like, and then just turns back around and keeps, like, writing on the whiteboard, and so I'm thinking, like, I'm so clever. So I kept eating, and then she's literally, like, so done. She, like, turns around, and she's like, ugh! Like, making weird faces at me. I'm like, are you constipated? Like, do you need to go to the bathroom? Like, I don't know, can you? Like, there's the door. She just keeps making those faces at me, and then she gets, like, frustrated or something. So she goes and she sits down at her desk to, like, grade papers or something. And she looks over at me, and then I just go, reach. Like, keeping constant eye contact with this woman, just like, I am so petty. I was the most petty 4th grader. Okay, so that was on a Friday, and then the next Monday, whenever we came back to her classroom, obviously the vice principal had, like, spoken to her by then, and we were just, like, chilling out, you know, doing our work. She would just be, like, you know, grading papers, and, like, watching us and making sure we were, like, doing it right. And then she goes over to the whiteboard, and she's, like, writing stuff down. And she's like, you guys really need to get your grades up in this class. Like, it's not that hard. You guys can do this. I know you guys can do this. But, and then, this is the worst part of the story. She turns her little neck around, literally like this. Hold on. This, imagine this is the whiteboard. She's writing down, and she's like, you guys need to get your grades up. It's not that hard. Like, it's 4th grade math. And she freaking turns her neck around, literally like this. She goes, but some people, and looks me straight in the face. I'm so, like, excuse my hyperness, but I'm literally, like, so shook. I'm so upset. I'm shaking. She goes, but some people, and she looks me dead in the eyes, and she is, like, this close to my face, and she goes, feel the need to go crying to their mommies about my class. Goodbye, I'm dead. Like, excuse you? I am so, like, still to this day, I am so mad. So I went to the counselor again. I was like, excuse you? To her freaking face, because that's how petty I am as a 4th grader. And I tell my mom, and mom's like, what? And so we go to the counselor again. And then the counselor is like, okay, we're just gonna fix things right now. And she calls Miss B into the counselor's office with the most awful look on her face. She was like, it was such a fake apology. Like, and I knew it was a fake apology. I literally knew she didn't mean it. And I was in the 4th grade. Like, how bad of an actor are you? Like, this is why you're not the theater teacher. When she walks in and she's like, Haley, I am so sorry you feel that I was targeting you and being mean to you, and I promise you that I didn't mean it that way, and it will never happen again. I look at my mom. I remember this so vividly. I literally look over at my mom and I'm like, do you believe this? Like, and then my mom's like, hey, like, she like smacks me on the back or something. She's like, make eye contact with her. She's trying to apologize. And I'm like, And I'm like looking at her, and it's like, and she's giving me this fake apology that I can literally see straight through. And she goes, "Can I have a hug?" And I'm like, "No," and I get up. I get up and I just leave. Like, I literally walked out. My mom had to come and get me and pull me back in. And I had to give this woman a hug. Like, I do not want to talk to you ever again. She gave me A's for the rest of the year, even though I, like, tried half as hard. But also, on a side note, I'm 99% sure she was a part of the Illuminati. Like, not even a joke. Because, you know the watchful eye, like, in the triangle, you know, like that? Anytime she had a substitute, she would draw a big eye on the freaking whiteboard and put a little dash to the side, like a little label, and said, "My watchful eye." And of course I didn't get that, like, as a 4th grader, but, like, looking back on it, she's totally in the Illuminati. Like, Illuminati, please don't come kill me. Like, I'm, like, 100%, like, sure, like, don't target me, like, don't come after me, but, like, seriously, though, don't just let everybody into the Illuminati, because she's obviously not going to keep her secret very well. Looking back on it now, she's literally totally in the Illuminati. Like, I am 100% certain she's in the Illuminati. Like, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and click that red subscribe button below to join the family. And also, if you want to check out another one of my videos, you could click right there and it'll take you to another one of my videos that it thinks you'll enjoy. And you can click right there, click on that little picture of my face, like, to subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Cool beans. Bye. Mwah.